Yo, let's go! How is everyone rocking today? Oh, fantastic! Right, I know you're probably thinking, "Whoa, this is a bit early for you," but yes, that is the case. Right, I basically I've got a certain period of time that I want to get as much done as I can. So I'm putting in this stream now, and my plan is I've got this big checklist of mostly easy tasks. So I kind of have an idea. Where I want to try and get a certain number of tasks done like per hour or something. So I think, and I don't know how easy this is going to be to do, but I'm thinking if I start having an hour timer that ticks down, but every time I do a task I add 10 minutes to it. So I've got to try and kind of keep everything sort of, I want to stop the timer from becoming zero. Now, this might go wrong, but let's have a look. Right, so we'll give it a shot and we'll see how we go. Right, okay, so let's start the timer now. Okay, right, so we've got an hour and I want to keep adding to it. Right, so what have I got over here? Right, I have got, all of these things need doing. And we're just going to start away from the top. I haven't really got any particular order. Right, double upgrade. So what is that referring to? Let's go create the problem and then I'll create the solution. Okay, so I think we're okay to just press play now. So we have a particular boost. I mean, there's other things that do this, but I'll use this as a good example. Right, we have a particular boost that's called, actually let me just quickly, oh no, yes, that's fine. That's called Grobbler. All right, this upgrades 2 starter cards twice. So if we put that in, right, and we press play, we'll go new game. We are So yeah, it might take a little while to load because it's creating the whole map and everything. But yeah, here we go. So this is the Grobbler boost. All right, upgrade 2 random starter cards in your deck twice. Okay, so I mean, yeah, the text is going off the edge. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I suppose actually we could just shift it left a bit, couldn't we? But yeah, anyway, I'm not, you know what, we can fix that as well. It's not too hard. Right, so here's the issue, right? It says this card will be upgraded, right? And then you can press to keep going, card upgraded, and then card upgraded again. You kind of have to see it twice. And what I would kind of want, so this one here, it's going to be upgraded and then upgraded again. But why don't we just have it somewhere where it says this card will be upgraded twice, and then you click it, you just have to click it once, and then it just goes straight to being level 3. That's what we're looking at. So what I really should have done was leave that window open, because it's quite difficult to actually get that window again, because that's where, yeah, that particular window is where we're going to work with. So if I go back to title, yeah, all I actually need to do is just create that window again so I can get to the code. Everyone's got their own different ways of getting to code. It doesn't matter what I choose, as long as that particular window comes up, I can then work from there. Right, so it's actually this that we need to work on. So this might take a little while, but let's see how we go. So this is it's actually called the monster individual reward script. Ignore the fact that it says monster. That's irrelevant. Right, now let's go close all but this, and then work out exactly the series of things that happen. Okay. Dissolve. Okay. Oh yeah. We might be adding more stuff to the list as we go along. Right. So this is activate individual rewards. So I think this is where we're kind of going to. Right. So I think one of these things here is one of these reward potentials is upgrade a card. Okay, so if it's upgrade a card, let's see what all the code that is occurring. Right. Sorry. Oh, this is upgrade a specific card, not upgrade a random card. Sorry, something completely different happens here. Upgrade a random card. Right. Yeah, because when you're upgrading a specific card, it's a completely different bit of code. So upgrading a random card. And yeah, that's all good. And then what we're doing, we're creating the map text box. So this is where we're eventually headed to. So let's go to the definition. So at this point, we should ideally have the values, and the reason we've got like reward int and secondary, reward int and secondary int, it's purely to identify. I think the number one is how many cards are being upgraded. So the reward int is how many cards are being upgraded, and the secondary int is what they're being upgraded, how many times they're being upgraded. So it'll either be 1 or 2. And here it looks like we're defaulting to 0. So we're going into another switch statement. Upgrade a random card, that's fine. Let's go summon this text box, go to definition. So we're kind of following the functions. It might actually be quite a few gates of functions that you need to get here. It might be too many, if anything, but that's fine. Yeah. So now, right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right. So all of this. So let's find out exactly what's going on. Right, this is setting all the text and stuff to 0. We're then playing those sort of like shape, those cornery shape things, which kind of move in or move out to open the window. That's all fine. The shape speed is cycling through. Yeah, this is all generic stuff just to summon. We're then fading something. we're fading the background text, the background box, making a sound effect. That's all good. And we're stretching the window out in this bit. I just kind of want to remind myself of what my plan was, right? And 10 by 7 generally seem to be the magic number. Actually, it's very interesting, really, really interesting. Sorry, that isn't the golden ratio, but if ever you hear any sort of, there's quite a lot of interesting stuff to be said about what's called the golden ratio, but I'll bore you with that another time. Okay, right, so we're now this is just creating the victory button. We're doing stuff with this. And then we're summoning it. Yep, boring. Right, okay, this is kind of where we were up to. Yeah. Okay. Upgrade, aha, right. Now, we want to go into here. Go to definition. Okay. This is just getting hold of the cards that we can potentially upgrade. And oh no, okay, right. It looks like this is going to take me more than 10 minutes, so I need to catch up on other tasks later. But I think I'll definitely be able to get this done shortly. Right, because I think a large part of coding is trying to work out where you're going to next. So number of upgrades. So I think we don't need a loop here. Let's have a look. Right. So this card will be upgraded, but we kind of want to say so I just want to kind of quickly backtrack, see where I'm going. So yeah, so we've got a function here which gets hold of, like, basically looks at all the cards in your deck and says which ones can be upgraded, right? So oh, that's interesting. I'm just trying to work out what the reward int is. Ah, okay, this is where I got a little bit mixed up from before. I actually have got it slightly wrong. The reward int is actually the number of upgrades that you're going to do, and the secondary int is the number of cards that are going to be upgraded. So yes, so I think we should have, yeah, so number of upgrades is the secondary int. Yeah, so I got it slightly mixed up here. So that's all fine. But we want to have something like if reward int is equal to 2, then we do something else. We do something else, and so now we'll have something like this card will be upgraded twice. So I think this is fine. So if potential card SOs, let's just have a quick look. This is checking for the cards that can be upgraded. we're going to instantiate a random one from here, which is fine, and we're removing this. And we've got to work out the bit where we're finding the upgraded card. And I could just have a little thing here saying if rewardant is equal to 2, then do something else. We do that, and then we're going to have card upgraded twice, because yeah, you're right. Get upgraded card. So I think we are actually almost there, because what we want to do is we kind of want to get the upgraded card. Let's go to this definition. Let's find out what's happening. Let's find all the references. Not too bad, is it? So we should have something like comma int number of upgrades equals 1. Alright, and then we can have card level plus number of upgrades. Right, so why are we doing all this? Because now we can actually, like, it's quite specific, but given that there's 3 cards, like each level has a level 1, 2 and 3, this one here always just got the 1 up, right, which is kind of all you ever really need. But for efficiency, for cleaning it up and stuff, if we just go here, comma rewardant, now the upgraded card is going to be this one here. Oh yes, right, and now we kind of don't really need this, I don't think. I think we can just get rid of this. And so that way we can, I think we give this a shot, we see where we stand, and then like, yeah, we give it a test. So I just want to check that this does kind of make sense. So what I would normally do here would be having a whole extra thing where you can see it being upgraded twice, but I like the idea of just cutting it out, so that's good. Right, let's give this a try. So we don't actually have any Grobbler, so I'm going to buy some from the shop. Buy a boost. Let's go get some Grobbler. Come on, one more. Oh yes. Okay. All right. Let's go add some more to the list while we're here. Hold on. Don't worry, I'll add this right to the bottom. We'll see if we can get to the bottom of this list. That'll be amazing. Right. So now, sort by a boost vending machine, so you can't buy. So yeah, so you can't buy 2 things at the same time. Yeah, that's all right. We've added it to the list. It's on the thing. So anyway, I know I have this worry that the list is going to be bigger by the end of this stream, but let's see. So we're hoping that it's going to say card will be upgraded twice. Still waking up, right? Oh yeah, of course. I wanted to kind of fix that, but that's not anything too bad. Card will be upgraded twice. All right, press it, and then there we go. Yes, okay. This card will be upgraded twice, and then bam. Okay. So, right. I've got to keep the cycle going. You know what? Just because I'm coding, I'm going to just put. That's going to mean that I've done it. All right. That's going to be my sort of thing. So right, we can add 10 minutes scripts. Oh, actually, that's going to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be. That is not how it works. Okay. In my head, it was going to be really easy. Right, so we're on. That's probably close enough. Right, okay. That's not the best way of doing that. Right, make circles on. Yeah, this is something that I've wanted to do for a little while. This one. Hopefully, actually, no, I was going to say, I don't know if I'm going to make time back up on this one, but we'll find out. Right, so with the basic cards that you can get throughout the game, they've all got a little circle or a number of circles to indicate what level they're on. However, for trash, for any trash or scrap, any inspiration cards or any misfit cards, they just have a circle. But why don't we make a fun little symbol to indicate that they're not, that they are like slightly different? So I think if I go card sprites, got to remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. Let's have a look. I've just got to find card rank. Here we go. Card rank blobbed. So we kind of want to make some more using this kind of style. I quite like this, but we want this same colour, but we want so kind of like that, and I'm going to make, in fact, we kind of want a little trash symbol, and I think I might have a trash symbol, but I want to have it in that sort of blue colour. So we want trash, something that kind of feels, actually, yeah, so I've got ideas in my head. Something that feels like it's an inspiration and something that makes it feel like it's a misfit. So if we go open and yeah, we kind of want, in fact, that might be it. That's not the right one. No, okay, file open. Let's have a look. Buttons. Destiny. Right, I'll hold the line. Be one sec. Right, I'll be right back. Hi, okay, apologies. Apologies, I thought someone was calling me through the room, but they weren't. Okay, here we go. Right, so I think Destiny 4, we can probably steal something from here, right? Not this one. Why am I always finding the wrong thing? It's not that one. Tops. Right, yes, this has got to be it. Okay, yes, right. So that little symbol there, but why don't we make a sort of blue version of it? So I can just temporarily go flat and visible. Kind of want to copy this and then do things with it. So we've now got it copied. I'm now going to go. Yeah, that seems perfect. All right, I want to close that and not save. I just wanted to get hold of that picture. We can get rid of that, get rid of all that. Okay, now, yeah, I think we can kind of work with this. So we just kind of want to change all the colours to be these sort of colours. So, G. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually this should be easier than I thought. Shift R. Okay, so that's trash, that's good. Okay, let's go B, let's go make one for I think actually we kind of want Control C. And I can probably actually just move this trash up just a little bit. It's odd. I wonder why it feels like this should just be a couple of pixels lower. But I'm not gonna mess with what I did before. So I kind of like this, but then if we have a little horizontal line here, and maybe even a vertical line. First of all, let's just switch this off. Let me put this a little bit more central. That's probably a good reason. I don't need that anymore. So get this central. And yeah, I've kind of got an idea as to what I want it to look like, but I don't know if this is going to work. So there. This would be a bendy, curvy line. Yeah, something like that. And then we kind of want the same thing. So let's switch this off. Should have done a new layer, to be honest. New layer. W, Control. Copy that. Chuck it in there. And now we can just select this upper layer. Actually, let's go change the colours first. G. Actually, yeah, I'll sort out the shading afterwards. Control C, V, and then edit. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was going for. I was like, yeah, this is going to be an inspiration card. And I just want to put just a little, spend just a couple of minutes just making this a little bit, just putting a little bit of shading on with these bits. Okay, so let's start with that one. I'm terrible at shading, by the way. So one thing that's a bit annoying with Aseprite is you're going to have to zoom in and out quite a lot. And if ever you accidentally move up here, it cycles through there, so you kind of lose your train of thought. Good. Still happy to go over. Probably spending more time on this than is necessary, but that's all right. So yeah, there's a particular streamer who's who's like ridiculously good at Aseprite, and I mean, to be honest, I'm always jealous, but in a good way jealous. You know, it's like I see people who are actually really able to draw on Aseprite, like really make some top quality stuff. Okay. These are all things that I've wanted to do, and it won't take too long. So it looks like right, and so I've got to think of a symbol for that would be a symbol for Misfits. And I don't really know what should they look like. You know what? If we're actually changing these sprites, I could just do this, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, central. It's all in the middle. Everything lines up. Okay. So I think this is central. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. And here I could probably just move this up a little bit. That looks good. Okay, so we just need a symbol. What do Misfits? Okay, if I was to try and draw Misfits in a particular thing, part of me, I don't know why, I'm thinking I need to draw some scales, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's have a look. Okay, there's no real reason for this. This is just off the top of my head. And and that's the brilliant thing. That's what I love. That's why I love streaming. It's like, because you can come up with an idea and then later you can be like, well, what made you pick this? And I was thinking, well, I don't really know. I have no idea. It just made sense at the time. So Control-C-V, Shift-H. I've got an idea. So yeah, that looks good. Now yes. I could probably balance that a little bit. It looks like you're trying to do a radio, but how's that got anything to do with Misfits? I couldn't think of anything better at the time. I'm stuck with this. Yeah, so a radio it is. Okay. Of course, I haven't actually drawn anything. I haven't actually put this in yet. I've still got the coding left to do. Maybe just a tiny bit Yeah, and yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's going to kind of slightly look a bit like a radio. So that's the symbol for, yeah, that's for trash. I probably want to just, I think it would look better if we just got rid of the white bit here and we got rid of this bit. I think that's better. Yeah, okay, so we've got some more symbols. We're going to put them in to our game, and then we're going to kind of just check that they're going to have the new symbols. Okay, so Control-Shift-S, save as PNG. Oh, I've got caps lock on. I don't think it matters, but right. Okay. Now I've just got to find them in my. Oh, there they are. Right. Brilliant. So yeah, we just want to have 1, 2, and 3. Right. I'm going to find out where I need to put them, and then we'll chuck it in our game. Hopefully, blob. Oh no! There's too many things that say blob on it. Is it card rank blobs? I just want to find out. Yes, this is what we're after. Okay, so I'll just go like that. Card rank blobs, and now. Yeah, we just need to find out the point at which these card rank blobs are assigned, and then we can put it in. Oh, in fact, let's just have a little look. This is 512. I think we just delete this. Delete. And then I'm just selecting all of them here. Chuck them in here, and then we set all of these to 512, point and none, and apply. And now we're just at the point where we're trying to find out when we're actually referring to these card rank blobs. So let's go work on that now. Right. Okay, right, so let's go get rid of that bad boy there. Alright, so what's the easiest way of doing this? I think I've actually got the card script mama. Alright, and then I think in here is where we set the where we're setting the little sprite. So set up card according to class. That sets the colour, sure. Card level SRs, right, this is the one. Ah, right. So, oh, this might be easier than I thought. Wow, gosh, okay. Switch. So, yeah. So if we go into our resources, cards, and have a look at this, and we then find actually, let's go, is it spare inspiration there, right? So somewhere here, I think card region is what we're after. Switch underscore card so dot card region case card region. Let's actually find out all the different things. Go to definition, starter normal under conditions. Okay. So yeah, okay. So starter break. And normal under conditions, and then case card region dot scrap break, and this one here we can actually genuinely just work out which one it is. So here we go. So trash will be 0, 1, 2, 3, inspiration 4, misfit 5. And I think, you know what? Oh, yeah. So that will be, I think we decided 3. Inspiration and misfit 4 and 5. Okay, right. So I think this is all done. I'm hoping I can add a bit more time once I've got this in place. So now we're going to change scene to main game, and I think is it master. Yeah, so what I've done right now, I've always got this don't load, so we can set up any of the variables we like. So let's go 0, and we kind of want to test everything in one go. So plus, we're just going to have 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go toxic scrap, misfit, any misfit's fine, yep, and inspiration. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play the game. We just want to see if we've got all of if the symbols have come up. So here we go. Right, so yeah, so this is these ones work. That's the inspiration, that's got the little symbol there, and that's got the trash symbol, that's fine, and that's got the little radio symbol, because obviously you've assigned misfits with radios. That makes perfect sense. Okay, right, brilliant, wicked, right, done. Okay, so let's go put that one in there, and we're going to add a bit more time. So let's have a look, that'll be 38. That'll do for me. Right. Okay. We're up against it. Right. Makes some enemies not appear in the first and second year. Okay. Right, how do we do that? So what we should do is card SO, monster SOs. So as you might know already, there's essentially 12 monsters that you'll fight in each campaign, and they're all picked. So the first one will be one of these three, blah 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 blah. Now what we sort of decided is things like there's certain mechanics with like Ball Boy, which are quite harsh mechanics. That when you know how to fight against them, they're not too bad. But we want people playing for the first time to be like, you know, not to be super overwhelmed. So I'm looking to make it so that certain cards only arrive when you're of a higher like chaos level. So so let's open up all of this, and I think what we also need to do is scripts go into here, and then we probably need to add a new public int required chaos level. I don't think I actually said chaos at any point in the game, but that's essentially, or required year. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, required, yeah, that's fine. Required chaos level. So there's, I need to actually, unfortunately, I can't, this is one thing that I would love to know how to do at some point. So we're here, we've got all the monsters. Now, I can picture what most of the monsters are, right? But it would be good if I could assign a picture here, so I could just look at this picture and know that it's this. But the only way which I can actually do this is the incredibly long-winded way of looking at the idle sprites, clicking there, then clicking there, and then I'll be like, ah, it's that one. So yeah, like that's one of those things where it's like, it's not, you know, it would just be quite a nice little time save. So anyway, talking of Kain, Kain is actually going to require have a level of 2 there. All right, because generally all the monsters that look like this, their main thing is they destroy ready camps. Now, if you're in your first year, you probably won't have even unlocked ready camps yet. So, you know, it feels a bit, yeah. Like, so I feel like this is going to come a bit later. So all of these monsters here that look like this are going to be level chaos level 2. All right. So I just need to remember all of them. Let's think. So I've got to work out a nice, easier way of doing this. I think Scalor is one of them. So anyway, Kain. Oh boy, that's required chaos level 2. Scalor is going to be required chaos level 2. Gristock, I'm pretty sure is a crab. Yep. Let's have a think. What's the easiest way of doing this? Actually, there is another way. I'm going to add tab project. There, we're just going to go one column, right? And here I'm going to lock this one. So that way I can just quite easily, I can go there, Blobbo, and then I can just click there, and then yeah, it still feels a little okay. It's yeah. Anyway, right. So Jimmy Van, Snakey, Ball Boy. So these ones here are going to be Chaos level 1. Benji, Betsy Gray. So Green Rans again, another Chaos level 1. Sol, Viper. I've got to kind of like remember what they look like. So Dark Menace is another Chaos level 1. Code Raw. I think Tice is going to be Chaos level 2. So we're setting all this. We haven't done the code to get it to work yet. Barry Blob, Black Ball is going to be Chaos level 1. So those bouncy balls you can only get once you've done the first year. And Crablord, Eddie, Renegade Cooper, I think. Oh, Balio Blue. That's going to be... I'm pretty sure Balio Blue. I was thinking I just wanted to say Blue Ball, but that's the, you know... I think that's all we need to do. So, so now that we've got that, we now need to find out the point in which we're choosing the monsters, and we want to make sure that you can't get the particular monsters at a set level. So we're getting there. Right, so what we need to do is go into the map test script. Alright, Control F. Now let's go into this one, and then we've got to work out when we're actually fixing the monsters. This looks get ordered monster. No, not quite that. Oh yes, no, that is fine. Yeah, we're in this. Sorry, I thought that was just the end of the function, but there's still more coming. So potential monster group. So load. Oh yeah, so this gets hold of every single monster, and then we're saying, let's go. So the danger level is essentially just. Actually, what is the danger level? Let me just double check. I think if we go out of here, we go all the way up here. I'm pretty sure. Just got to find danger level 1, danger level 2. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. If that is equal to danger level, yeah. If playable, that's a good point as well. And then we want to have one more if. Oh yeah, so chaos level. There's a certain point where we set up. Yes, right here, map chaos level. Yeah. If Big Daddy script, yeah. Yeah, Big Daddy map class. Yeah, chaos level current. If let's go big. What's wrong with that? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to work out just the easiest way, so we don't actually directly have access to this. Yeah, because we're creating it at this point. That's fine. So what we should do is, and this will create some error messages, but we'll just go int, and I'll have a lowercase chaos level. Talking of which, did anyone ever play Chaos Engine? That was a game I played on the Amiga. Absolutely brilliant game. Chaos level. So if potential monster group I dot required chaos level is less than chaos level, then do that. But I just got to kind of just work out. I don't know which way this is, so it's less than or equal to chaos level. Okay. Yeah, it's something like this, but it might be greater than. Yeah, hold on. So let's just try and work this out. So let's just say you're on chaos level 0. Yeah, because rather complicatedly, you actually start on level 0, which is why there's a bit of confusion. So let's just say you start on 0, right? And we've got, say, a ball boy that is like that requires chaos level 1, we'd need the required chaos. So yeah, if that's on 0, so yeah, I think that's it. I think that's fine. Okay, so we want to test it to see if we can, and we can actually. I've set it so that you can actually hover over and work it out, I believe. So let's give this a try. Oh, yep, that's fine. I was expecting that. Comma. And that will be underscore. Okay, I must have got something wrong here. Oh yes, yes. Comma. Underscore. Big Daddy map class. Dot. Map chaos level. Okay. Because I just want to check because we've already set it to that. So hopefully that's all we need to do. Okay, all right. Let's see if we've got any more error messages. No. So what we're going to do, we're going to. I've got the names in my head, so we're going to start. We're going to go back to the title scene. We're going to start a level 0 game or a level 1 game, but year 1, I should say. And we're just going to check. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to check to see if you can, if we're on chaos level 0, you shouldn't be able to see any ball boys or any of the scaly things. So let's go all the way down to 0. There we go. Play, new game. So, if I go here, we can actually hover over. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Right. Okay. Okay. All right. What's? Okay. That's fine. All of this is absolutely fine. Right. So that means that we've obviously done a mistake here. The reason being is because we're on chaos level 0. That shouldn't have done that, so I must have just got the maths wrong. That is odd. Okay, so but that's okay. It's all right. It's fine. Everything's fine. So what I kind of want to do at this point is say debug.log potential monster group i.monster name plus space plus plus that, so we can actually find out exactly why that is the case. Might be the other way round. Might be the other way round. Hold on. Yeah. Why am I so? This is such an easy. Yeah. Anyway. And plus chaos level. Okay. I think it's the other way round. So if the chaos level is it's the other way round. So I think I just need to go Control X, Control V, X. Yeah, I knew I had this. I knew there was something wrong there. So if the chaos level is greater or equal to the required thing. I think that should be good. So hopefully now we won't see any ball boys or anything, so I can stop and play, give this another try. Okay, right. So now, but obviously even if we don't see any, I want to do it 3 times just to check that we definitely can't get any of the potential monsters that we don't want to see in year 1, or in year 1. Right, so that's fine. If we go zoom out now, Benji, Potentio, Sol, Cobra. Okay, right. Okay. Test 1, it has worked. We're just going to go back to title, and then we're going to just So it has worked so far, and then we want to check that. I'm going to go new game. So this will just take a little while, but we're essentially just testing to see. So I'm just looking for any of the. This looks like it's working fine so far, but now, you know what? I've done 2 tests. That's enough for me. We're going to buy a ticket to. We're going to buy a few tickets to year 2 and year 3, so that 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. Back. Okay, so now, new game. So hopefully we should be able to see like Ball Boy and Balio Blue, but we still won't see the so Green Raz, that's definitely one of them. That's good. And I'm pretty sure we didn't see any I think Tice, Scalor or Kane. So this is useful. This is good. So we're testing this out. I realise that this probably might not be the most exciting viewing, but we're just chunking through. So Benji, Green Raz again. That's fine. Balio Blue. Okay, right. So this is working so far. Back to title. Because obviously this means that if I wanted to, I could introduce an entire new type of enemy that you only get to see at year 3 or later. So now we're doing year 3. Now, in theory, we're hoping to see either Scalor, Tice, or Kane somewhere. But if we don't, that doesn't mean it hasn't worked. It just means that the RNG hasn't worked in our favour. So Gristock. There's the Black Ball. Okay, we incidentally didn't get it, but I think that's just bad luck, or not even that bad luck. We missed a 1 in 3 3 times, which is a little bad luck, but not anything too bad. I just want to see a Scalor or Scalor, Kane or Tice. If we see that, then we know that we've kind of got this one fixed. I don't want to have to buy more tickets. Let's have a look. Kane, boom. Okay, alright. So, that's fine. That's enough for me. Okay, right, boom. That's sorted. Right. Okay, right, get boosts when you level up. What did I mean by that? So I think we don't need to necessarily advertise it, but when you level up and it says you unlock a new type of boost to buy at the shop, I want you to add one of each of those. So what's the easiest way of us doing that? I think this will. We've just got to kind of follow the line, and I think I know when you can put it in. Yeah. Okay. So. Right. Oh yes, of course. I didn't add time. Quickly, add more time. Scripts. Right. That's not quite right. It's. Okay. That's about right. Oh, hold on a minute. We're on 27 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we can kind of get rid of this closed tab, and then we'll work out where we're going next. Let's go get rid of that debug before I forget. We didn't actually need that debug. I just got the maths wrong slightly. It was just quite funny. It's like it showed me that I had it wrong in all its glory. Okay, so this is all fine. Right. Right. I need to. I'm going to quickly make myself a coffee, and I'll be back in just. I tell you what. I'm going to kind of want to pause this timer. Oh, there is no such thing as a pause. Okay. Right. I will. Just kind of thought it'd be easier than that. Right. I'll be right back. Ah, wicked. Right, okay, we're back. I'll just set the time back to what it was because I want to give myself a fair shot. Right, here we go. Right, I'm back in. Okay, yeah. Apologies for the wait. You know when you're staring at the kettle thinking, "Boil faster." Right. Anyway, so this has been fixed. We've got that. What is our next thing? Oh yeah, get boosts when you level up. Right. This is a nice little thing. So I'm going to go into here. We just got to kind of work out. So I've decided to go like for a black coffee. So when we click here, there we go. We just kind of want to work out the series of events to bring up the level up master, and then we've got to work out. In fact, let's go. Let me edit this anyway. Close all but this. Now I can get rid of that because I think I know the exact point in which we can put it. So it's the point in which we say Rumple level plus plus. So edit script, Rumple level. Let's find all the references here. And then we can find it out. Right, so it's not even called that often, that's fine. Rumple level plus plus, here we go. So level up, Rumple level plus plus. Ah, okay. This seems kind of fine. So level up town. Yeah, kind of want to just go case 18 return case 19 return. Yeah, and yeah, like I say, I don't know if these numbers are going to be balanced, but we'll work it out. Okay. Right. So, what was I doing? So yeah, where we've got this Rumple level plus plus, what I kind of want to do is switch Rumple level case. And now I'm going to say 1, but we need to work it out. We've just got to work out when we unlock all these different. In fact, we should be able to find out. Yeah, we're going to come back to here. Right. In fact, let me remember the. So 1, 2, 4. Right, because I want to get back to here in a sec. This is what we're after. So. I think at level 3 is when we should get a certain thing. So level 3. Yeah. The reason I want to do it very specifically here is, yeah, this makes sense to me. And then we're going to have boost can ints 0 plus plus and boost can ints 1 plus plus. And then yeah, and then we've just got to kind of work out all the others as we go there. So is boost, so 5 5, 10, 14 and 16. 5, 10. Oh, in fact. Yeah, no, 5, 10, 14 and 16. Yeah, so I might have to alter this. Yeah. Okay, it's 5. 10. 14 and 16. Yeah, I'm not super happy with this code, but this is fine. Right, so now we just got to change these numbers. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, this is fine. So what we'll have to do to test this works, we need to set our level back to 0, and we need to check. It might be easier just to do an actual quick reset, but give us a bunch of Rumple tokens. So, so if I go master here, we do quick reset. I'm just going to press play, and then stop, and then quickly turn that off, and then we play again. But I'm going to pause as we play. We're going to give us a bunch, loads and loads of Rumple tokens. Rumple tokens, let's just give ourselves 10,000. So that way we can get all the levels up, and then we can check to see all this works. So upgrade, yep. So I think this is just going to give us these cards, yep. Oh wow, yes! Oh nice! Oh wow! Oh Gliss, how's it all going? Let's rock! We're really getting to the final stages. I'm sort of getting my way through like a bunch of little things all in one go, and the timer is every time I finish a task, I'm going to add 10 minutes to it, and I want to see if I can kind of like try and get like one done every 10 minutes. See if I can get that number higher. So now that we've unlocked this, ideally by doing that, we get 2 of those. Brilliant. Okay, back. All right. Now we're going to upgrade again. Oh, how's it all going though, man? Yeah, thanks for the subscription, by the way. Right, okay, so we've got Benson, OJ and Wine. That's fine. And now we've got those 2 there. That's good. That's what I wanted to test. Ah, yeah. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I haven't actually. Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't really been out for a little while. I think I'm kind of been quite focused on just making sure this. You know, I want to get this game released. You know, for the sole purpose of of winning a a particular childish bet. Right, that's all good. Right, alright. So as soon as we get the that's it, Royal Punch and Grobbler. So now we should have Royal Punch and Grobbler. That's good. I just want to check it works throughout. That's good. Okay, so it should be Splendor and Lucette next or soon. Not yet. Yep, that's the extra health. Yeah, I mean, one thing which I do like with... this is the Splendor and Lucid, so that should also add these to your thing. Yeah, that's good. That was not as difficult as I thought. Okay, good. I think we might have made a profit. And then that's the Chain and Palanca. And that didn't work. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I might have actually just got the number slightly wrong. So if I upgrade again, and we get... oh, it's very interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's fine. So now, I think I've just got a few things misaligned. So they have been added. Okay, well that, for all intents and purposes, has been fixed. Get boosts when you level up. So that's sorted. So now we're going to... yeah. Also, I kind of want to upgrade that sign when it goes. So let me just add that to the list at the bottom. When you level up, upgrade the sign. Because just to clarify, we are on a higher level. So if I were to say press play, go new game, and then we come back to the title screen, that will update itself, I believe. But it feels like I just forgot to do that. So back to title. So when that signpost comes up, it should be, yeah, level 16. Yeah, that's fine. So in fact, right, so that's one thing done, but we need to sort out some other stuff at the same time. Right, I'm still counting that as a win. Scripts, right. So, I've lost out. Yeah, okay. Right. Rock and roll. So, we've got this sign here. We want that one to upgrade when we level up, and we also have to fix the other issue that we had. And I think that it's not anything too bad. So, when you level up, all of that happens. Yeah, let's go. We essentially, this bad boy here, what does updating the sign do? That just says find the right one. So what we want to do is, as soon as we level up, we just want to say update sign. And we can do that a bunch of places. Yeah, okay. So, in fact, it's a really lazy place we can put it. So if I just go somewhere, actually it might be right here, Rumple Level Plus Plus. I think as soon as that happens, we can just go, we want to just find this bad boy, which is the Upgrade Town button. Find object of type. Dot. Oh, not that. Oh, it's this one. This one. Sorry, letterbox town script. That's what I wanted. Dot. Update sign. Okay. Right, and we're going to test a few more things as well. I want to just create a bit of a problem. So pause play. So we ran into, so we can test like two things at once. So if I go into here, master, kind of want to give us just a few more. Let's go, give us 50,000 coins, sure, and Rumple Level Master script. Let's just go down to 13 because I want to just test a few things. So. Upgrade. Right, so that should, in theory, not that this matters, but we should actually have two of each. Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly fine. Right, so we had a bit of an issue here. So this one here, it says you now have an extra card selection, but when choosing cards, but that isn't the animation that's meant to go with it. So yeah, and also this one does update, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then that doesn't do the thing. Right, so I think I have just misaligned something somewhere, but it shouldn't be too hard to work out. In fact, let's go find out where we've misaligned it. I think I know the problem. Shouldn't be too hard to fix though. Yeah. So, let's just go into I think it's level animation. Yeah. So this is what we're after. I've just made a little bit of a boo-boo there. Should be easy to fix. Another thing that I was going to check is, even though it's not coming up when you physically level up, I just want to see if it still does arrive here. Yeah, so this is what you're supposed to see each time when you level up, but it hasn't done it. Let me just very quickly... Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh yeah, and also I can change that because I want it to be every 4. That's fine though. Ah, yes, right, let's rock. Okay, so we've got the level animator script here, and if dark. Oh, I think. Huh. Right. Let's find out what's going on. What's going down here. Yeah. So something's wrong here. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Very interesting. So, here's the issue that we've got. I mean, what? So I do look back on myself sometimes and I think, I'm a complete idiot. So, right, let me see if I can kind of explain it. If you zoom out, right, like way as far as it goes, right, don't worry, you don't have to read everything. But I've got, oh my gosh, all of this here is when you level up, and all of this, which looks quite similar, is when you are just checking what your level up is. Now, in many respects, I could just... so let's go zoom back in. Oh yeah, that kind of hurt my eyes slightly. Control MO. Like, okay, I'm tempted to say, shall we just get rid of this altogether and see what happens if we do this instead. So let's go find all the references here, and it's only used once. So I mean, if this works, then right, let's go get rid of this. So let's just say hypothetically we did that, and we went level animation script dot click level info, run level master script dot instance dot level. Oh yes, and I think we can just put here false. let's just see if this works. If it does, then it won't even be that long to test, and then I can get rid of a big chunk of code as well. Right, so pause. Let's go back to level 0 and just see if this does work. Rumple level. Let's go back to 0. No, that needs to go to 1. Okay, apologies. That needs to go to 1. Okay. Right, so we're on level 1. This might just... Yeah, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's good. So this will make a massive chunk of code completely redundant. Yeah. So the only, I mean, I'm not too worried, and it's not. I think if I was really worried about it, I would probably do something about it. The only slight issue. Also, yeah. So these are all like greyed out when you can't see them. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's because when I summoned it before, it was a little bit slower. It felt a bit more epic. Yeah. And by the way, I'm kind of fine with the fact that these are a bit too small to read because. Has been added to your deck and ready. Yeah, I'm kind of fine. This is small, but I can't really find any other easy way of fitting it into the deck, so that's fine. Okay, all right. Let's go. Oh, that still took a. Still actually losing. When you upgrade the sign. Oh, you know what? We've kind of done 2 here, haven't we? So, and that was also fix level up animation. Yeah. So I'm going to give myself 20 minutes. So we're on 33. Okay. I know, it'd be nice to just have a fun to just give myself 10 more minutes, but whatever 33 is in... That'll do for me. Right, okay. Right. So we're just cycling through, we're getting stuff done. Right, sort out zooming while moving. Right, let's go create the problem and then fix it like a trooper. Let's go. Okay, so this one hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. Right, so let's just go resume game. We're going to create a problem, by the way, so that we can fix it. So yeah, we can't do it there. Yeah, so ideally when you have anything at the top here, you shouldn't be able to click anything. Right, and also when you're moving forward one, you shouldn't be able to click on anything. So we just need more rules for this. Yeah, because you can't click anything there. Yeah, okay. So it's like even when this is all going, you can still kind of zoom out, and it's like I don't like that. So we need harsher rules for when you can zoom things, because and in fact let me see if I can prove my point even further. We're going to quickly win this fight. He's almost down. Okay. Right. because it does lead to actually quite a lot of problems. So yeah, as it is, I've intentionally not created these right here, so that's fine. So we just pick a card, it doesn't matter too much, we can just skip that, that's fine. Zooms in, but now Nina's moving over, but now we can still click all of this, and I don't want that to happen. So it should be, you can't click this when any window is showing or when you're moving. So yeah, that's what we're going to work on next anyway. Right. Let's go into we probably need to go into the map script. I definitely should have found the so let's go on to test map. Sure. Play. Right, now let's go into this bad boy. So we just need a few more conditions here. So like something like first of all, we need to make sure that Nina isn't moving. So go to definition. Have we got a boolean that's like Nina moving? Nina movable. Let's go. Let's find all the references here. This is probably what we're after. So let's go add that to our. Let's go get rid of some of these. So I'm just clearing some space. So I think we could just add all of these. This shouldn't be too much. So we kind of want to yeah, we want to check. We just want to have those as extra conditions. So if map test script dot instance dot Nina moving bool or I think town transitioning as well. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So if that all that, then okay, right. We just want to fit all of the booleans. Right, debug dot log do nothing. Okay. There's still more things that we want to test as well. Let's have a think. Right, so I was hoping that there was going to be some big sort of boolean that would indicate that it's busy of some sort. So, oh, hold on. Control and O. I might have actually made this a bit more, make it a bit easier on myself. So map summoning. It looks like we can just have map summoning. Yeah. So we don't need any of this. We can just have map summoning. All right. So yeah, if the map isn't summoning, right, that sounds good. Ooh, the White Lion. Is that the one near on St Albans Road? Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see how I feel. But yeah, sounds cool. Are you transitioning away from the flag? Right. So, yeah, I think there's still more reasons that we don't want to click on this. So, we've just got to work out. I think I know what we need to do. And it's something that I probably should have done a little while ago. Oh yeah, of course we've got an arrow. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to press play again. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. So when we actually create this, I think this window we should put a blocker script on it. So Destiny text. I think we could just solve this whole issue by having a blocker script beforehand. I've just got to remember all of the. In fact. Blocker. Yeah, this is roughly what we're going with. So if I go into this Destiny text box, edit script, we just want to have a blocker that stops everything. So I don't know an awful lot about darts, but you know, whenever I think of darts, I literally just think of the. Was it called Not the 9 O'Clock News? The particular sketch where they're playing darts, but the main focus is on how much alcohol they're drinking. You require 2 double Bacardis. And it's like, it's got really serious commentation. It's really good. Maybe we should just create a blocker like here or something. Yeah, done. Okay. Now we just got to work out all the times we're using this before, and essentially just find the correct code. So Destiny text. So maybe about here we have a. It could be public. It doesn't matter. Click blocker script there, and we need to remember to get rid of the blocker script as well. So underscore. I can almost just copy and paste code that I've done before. And that looks good, doesn't it? Control C, Control V. And we need to make sure that we're unsummoning it at the end as well. So how do we unsummon it? Oh yeah, actually. Yeah. So that's all the references there. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I've just picked a terrible one to actually choose. So let's try again. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we're. In fact, what am I doing? I'm putting way more effort into this than is necessary. So we create the blocker. I just want to check that it's not going to go in front of everything else. That's what we've got to be cautious of. So whatever's happening at the end here. just need to find the end of this script here, this function. There. We can just go underscore blocker script dot unsummon while yeah, just want that. Okay, so the purpose of this, so this literally is like a physical wall that stops you pressing the button, but I want to make sure that it is in front of everything. Right, so let's give this a shot. We need to stop and start again. So yeah, okay. So we can press this like as much as we like. Oh, did I? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I might have made a... Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, we can still... This is still all fine. This is still all fine. We can just copy this. I think it's like summon... There's a function where it's like where we're creating it specifically for a monster. And I can't remember. Control... let's just try and find... yeah, set box for monster. So I think about here we can fit it in, and right at the end we can just have underscore blocker script dot unsummon while underscore blocker script dot busy return. Okay, right, so this will either work or it won't work, but let's give it a try. Okay. Right, so we can check this like as much as we like. Now. Oh, okay, all right, I see the problem, I see the issue. So in a way this is good because that means we can't highlight anything else. The problem that we've got is this blocker script. This is on Frontier. So I probably should have better named layers, but as much as the blocker script is active, it is there, this is actually still in front of it, because the blocker script, unless I'm mistaken, is front, and this one here is Frontier, right, which is even further forward. What are all of these? These are also just front, okay. So what we probably want, trying to work out the viability of just setting this, because this would need to be, not only would this need to only be front, but this would need to be like -1 or something. Yeah, okay. Try and work this out and grab some water. Right. And also this big old blocker script here. Okay, right, yeah, we've just got to sort out the layering, the layering of some sort. So it's either we push this whole thing forward, or we push everything back one, or we push the other one back one. I don't know. Let me think. What would make the most sense? Because I want you to be able to press the setting buttons kind of whenever. Right, I need to just think on this one. What we should do is look at the Destiny text box, find out. All of this is default to front, whereas I probably could. That'd be a bit of a pain, actually. Okay. So this is defaults. If that was to be front, and let's just say that was -1. Is this going to be? Is this still going to work? I mean, I think this should, in theory, fix the problem. I just want to just check that it works. So you can still click that without too much problem. And now you can't click it, which is what we're after. Yeah, I think that's kind of fine. And then we want to quickly win this fight so that I can... yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're going to quickly win this fight. Why can't I play that? I think it might just be giving me false information. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So this is fine. We're actually only doing this just to check a particular problem. Just die. All right, he's healing up. Right. Okay, he should be dead now. Okay, so now. Yep, just doesn't matter, don't care. Just get all this. Right, so now, can't click it, keep trying. Now you can click it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, right, that's fine. Okay, good. Right, took a bit longer than I thought, but that's okay. Sorting out zoom while moving. I think we have got every angle of that covered. Right, let's So definitely see myself. It's 22. Yeah, that'll do for me. Right. Okay. Right, next up. What have we got? We got fixed text in Boost Info Go. Right, let's go create the problem and then we'll start fixing it. So if we go back into our title scene, like I say, I'm literally going through the list. There's no logical order to any of this. So what's the issue that we've got? Yes, right. Hopefully I can easily create the problem. So we need to go into here. Chaos level max is going to be 9. And sure, let's go make that 9 as well. And then continue. So this text is a little small. I'm not super worried about that, but on here, the text is clearly going off the screen. So what we kind of want to do, and I think I almost did the maths, and I worked out that if the character size was 0.25, kind of fits in quite nicely. So you can get all the info for what's happening on each year. So what we need to do is when we're sorting this out, we kind of want to make this text smaller. However, now let me quickly do another bit of wheeling and dealing. We're on pause right now. If we just have our rumple level to say 19, I think, and then back. I've got to quickly go into a game and back out. New game, that's fine. Oh, resume. And then we can just go back to title. Because the issue that I've got is when we're buying a boost, yeah, all of this text looks about the right size, right? This looks fine. So I kind of want this to still stay that same size, but specifically for buying a ticket, we want the text. Because, by the way, this game object here is the same one that we use in the buy a ticket thing. So I think we need to work out if it's trying to find information for a boost, then keep it at this size. I also want to just check, so all of these fit nicely into that box as far as info goes, and it feels like just when we're creating the ticket info, we just want to make it half the size. And the more I'm looking at it, we could just nudge this up a bit as well, couldn't we? So let's actually have a little look as to what would make the most sense. So that's currently, let's just check with, yeah, this is the TN. That's currently minus 0.5. What if it was actually 0? No, 0.25? Yeah, minus 0.25. Okay, so let's go find this game object and make all those changes. So boost info go. Boost info. Let's go into this thing here. Let's go stop this bad boy. Let's go have a look at this text. Yeah, let's go make it minus 0.25. That works, so that's a good start. And now we can probably go into this script here, edit script. And we are looking, oh wow, this is going to be easier than I thought. Yep, very nice. I think. So summon, and hit summon ticket. So I think if I just had so we've got this boost TM. This is what's sorting out all of the text mesh. Just never use the word plural when you've got the word mesh, okay? Or, yeah, never, yeah, just how do you say meshes? I don't know. Meshes, yeah, okay, fine. Anyway, so we want to get access to this bad boy, alright? And I think we can actually, so when we're summoning a boost, we should have boost TM dot character size equals 0.5f, and then when we're summoning a ticket one, we just go that equals. I think the explanation took significantly longer than the actual than the actual objective. So anyway, let's go see if this works. I think we're ready to give this a test. So, first of all, that looks fine. That looks all good. Yeah, let's rock. Let me just double check that it works for mega boosts. Yep, these are the mega boosts. Mega Wime. Yep. Very, very nice. And then, right, here we go. Yeah, that is fine. It does look a little small, I won't lie, but you've got quite a lot of info to actually put, so I think that's fine. Okay. Alright. I know it's got a locked one there. I'm just going to leave that in. It's going to be too complicated to try and take out. Okay. Right, so that's good. So, yep, right, done that. Okay. Fix text in that. Looks like that's done. We're up to 25 minutes. Sweats. Do. Right. Okay. Right, let's keep cracking through, and we are properly knocking them out of the park today. Look how much we've done all this so far. This is brilliant. Sort out. Oh yes, nice. This one I can do really quickly. Right, this is super easy. Let's go create the problem and then fix it. Okay, right, nice and easy. So I've got this as free aspect, but we're going to go 1610. All right, yeah, 1610. Okay, right now if we go into main game and we press play. Alright, this is where yes, good. Created the problem, easy to fix. Nice. Okay, this is where I suddenly start making time back. This, yeah. So here the sorting layer is default. That is where the issue lies. This should be sorting layer front. So that's actually all we need to do. So let's go find out what this is. The Mana Go. Let's go into that. Let's go stop this game. Oh, okay. The other issue that we've got is we've got to make sure the mana coins that we create from it are. So this fixes a certain aspect, but I have a feeling this is going to run into another problem. Yes, just as I suspected. So what we need to do is find the actual physical mana coin itself. Individual mana coin. Mana coin. I think we can just have those as front, and then maybe just set them both to 1 there. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, so this is always going to be in front, because this should take priority. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry, the thing that I'm laughing at is we've got these misfits, and I wanted to have a little symbol to indicate that it was a misfit, and I couldn't think, so I just decided, what about a radio? Good. Yeah. Don't put too much thought into it. Radio it is. Right. Okay, that's good. Right, fantastic. See, this is where I suddenly start making time back. So we're on 32 minutes, whatever that is. That'll do for me. Okay. Right. Right, sort out the main game. That's done. Make range detect sound effects. Right, so this is going to be a bit of an opinion-y. Yeah, this is going to be slightly more opinion based, but at this precise moment, whenever either the monster does any ranged attacks or we're attacking with our rangers, no sound occurs. And maybe we should have just a little, it doesn't have to be much, but it's just a little pew sound for when we're firing with, when we're hitting. So here, we're just going to have to kind of go through all of our sounds. I think in here, I might have to turn the music down so we can hear the sound effects. But let's have a little look. Right, okay. So we've just got to work out different sounds we can use. Right, we want a really like underwhelming like sound. Hold on, is that too? No, probably not that. I know that. Right, something that's like arrowy. Yeah, sorry, I'm just picking ones at random. As soon as I hear one that I like, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that's not bad. Although I think I've used that for something else. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just go, because I kind of want that. I might have just, I might have landed in something. Let me just see if I can turn. I'm just going to temporarily turn this music off. We'll turn it back on in a sec. Yeah, there is a sound there, but it's very quiet. Okay. These all feel about right, don't they? Because I also want it to be a little bit random. I want to have a selection of like 3 different sounds. Because we also need a landing sound as well, so right. Okay, so this is, I think we're kind of onto something. We'll probably pick one from here, but I just want to hear other sounds so that, yeah, because bear in mind we're going to be hearing loads of these, because if you've got like 70 archers, you're going to hear that essentially 70 times, or you're not going to hear it 70 times, but you can hear it a lot. So we just want a sort of sound, like a quick one. I think these are the slightly actions. That's not bad. Yeah, the problem with like making a game essentially. Like if you're trying to make a sort of solo developer game, it means there's certain skills, like obviously to me with drawing and other things, where it's like this is obviously not my strong point. It's like trying to work out a good sound effects, good sound effect. Probably not that. Oh, this could be good. Nah, not any of that. I think. How does this sound? Right. I think we don't put too much thought into it. I think. Yeah, okay. These three here are for when you fire it, and these three are when you land. Okay, so I've just got to remember where I put all of these things now, because I need to drag them. Let me... So yeah, okay. Right, I just need to work out where they are. So it's in buttons, and it's these ones. So that's fine. Let's go work out. This might be a bit more difficult than I thought, because we have to change a few little things. Anyway, we can get music back on, because I always feel a little bit self-conscious when there's no music playing. Yeah, okay. So those first three, yeah, okay. Right, so I think we've actually got it in resources, sounds, SFX, and I could just create a new folder, maybe not, beans, gaming on site destruction, create a folder that we'll call ranged attack, and then we'll go create another folder, start firing and landing. Yeah, I think the way that I've done it, it requires just a little bit more work to get to do. But first of all, we start by dragging the respective things. So these three here is in landing, and I think we decided, yeah, these three here. I mean, I could actually put these 5. I don't think we're doing any harm. Yeah, these 5 for firing. Okay, so now, how do we get hold of them? Right, how do we? Right, okay. So the problem with this whole list that I'm doing, right, is it requires me going to completely different parts of my game, completely different aspects, and I'm having to like remember what I did. So, like, don't get me wrong, this is brilliant, this is fun, but it's like kind of, oh yes, right, because anyway, right, so we're there, right, okay, we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. Okay, so I think if I just go copy this path, and then master, let's close this. Sound effect master, edit script. Okay, so these are all the audio clips. I think we just have another public audio clip. Ranged firing and ranged landing, so we can, yeah, okay. Now we need to make sure we've got all the things right, so Oh, no, wait a sec. So this loads all of that. Because I remember I had a really complicated way of doing this, and I'm just trying to remember how to do it. So we've got this AC. How did I do this again? Right, let's go Control MO. Let's close everything up. Card creation. Okay, that's very specific. Sound effects. Oh, hang on a sec. This might be easy. This might be easier. It looks like we can just drag it on. Okay, alright, it's going to be a bit easier than I thought. Maybe, okay. So get the master script. Because oh, I didn't save it. Okay. Control S. Right. So what we've got over here is we've just added these. Now, the reason, like, so these are all the different sound effects that we've got. So I can actually close this, and we can start dragging on the files that we've just made. So firing. Keep still. Right, yeah. Okay, so firing over here, we can drag onto there, and landing over here, we can drag onto there. Okay, so now we've got the firing and landing sound effects available, but we haven't utilised it yet. And we do want crowd control, just meaning that we can't have too many sound effects. Yeah, okay. Out of interest, have we ever used this? Find all references. Yeah. So, rather interestingly, we have got a start game button that we are using, and we've got a great open, a start game sound and a great open sound that we haven't actually assigned anything to. So like that's kind of by the by, but we can do that. So case, oh yes. So what we need to do as well. So in our master script, we've got every single sound in an enum. All right, so we're going to add some more. We're going to have ranged firing and ranged landing. And then case sound effect enum dot ranged firing. Return. Oh yes. Yeah, and we can kind of sort this out. So random dot range between 0 and ranged firing dot length, and then we can just do the same for ranged landing, and ranged landing. So I think that's all fine. Yeah. Okay. definitely do need to put in a great sound. Yeah, okay, but we'll do that in a sec. In fact, let me go add it to the lists. Right at the bottom, sort, great, and start game SFX. But we're still on make the range sound effects. So I think we've got this part done. So what's happening is we're looking to get hold of an audio clip, right? And we're going to say when we're firing, we want to add the ranged firing, and then when we're landing, we want to add that. Right, which shouldn't be too hard. We've just got to now go into the main game and work out when we're actually firing and stuff. So we're in the main game right now. I think over here. Right, now that we've got this. Yes. Okay, this is still fine. Yeah. So I've actually, it just occurred to me now that, oh yes, okay, right. Everything's fine. Okay, yeah, right. So yeah, I had it locked. So now we can go, I think it's combat script. Let's go edit that. And then number of ranges, if number of ranges is there, make ranges, basic ranges attack. And over here, this is all fine. Right, off combat. So start with so I think in this routine here is where we can put it. So when we instantiate it, we could go sound effect master script dot instance dot create SFX, and we're going to have sound effects dot ranged firing, and here we can go true, because we don't want there to be too many. And then just before we destroy it, we can go ranged effect landing, and we just need to do the same for when the monster is attacking. So I think if it's not here, entire monster script, it might not be in this one, but we'll be able to work it out from here. So how do we perform the action? Oh no, maybe it is here. Right, so it's got to find out what the actual monster move is called. Ranged attack. I think it should be here. Let's go find out exactly what the attack is called. So if we go into I'm doing proper. I'm sure somewhere here there's an enum which is like monster attack. Monster action type. That's probably the one. So. Ranged attack jump forward one. Yeah, let's find all the references here. So case that, go to this definition. Now, remember, haha, look, I've done it. I've even got a little debug. Don't worry, my good sir, we've got that here. So that's going to go there. In fact, how does it fire? Yeah, that should be fine. We might actually, yeah, okay, we know we've got to put this in here somewhere. Let's just Control X, let's just try and work out exactly where we're putting it. Oh, I see. I was being lazy, and now the concept of trying to find a landing time is going to be slightly more difficult. Let's see. So projectile go. Right. Sorry, you probably didn't want to hear that coughing. Right. So, here we are. This is creating the projectile. Yeah, no, I see. This destroys after a certain period of time. Now, it looks like this doesn't actually have any code. So, projectile go. Am I literally only using this for one thing? Because I can probably give this some code itself. I'd rather create the code, like upon creation it does something, and then upon destruction it does something. And I think that's probably what we got to do. So let's go to the definition. Upon awake. Yeah. So I've also got to work out if this is being used for anything else, because if it is, then there's still kind of things that we can do. Try and work out what's the easiest way of doing this. So combat script. Thought this was going to be a really nice, easy one to fit in. Make rangers attack. Okay. Oh yes, of course. So. Yes. Okay. All right. So this projectile. We could just have a whole separate code, which I think is the way forward. Right, so with that knowledge in mind, we can probably get rid of that. And we can probably get rid of that. And definition. Yes, okay. So I just wanted to check that we're actually looking for the same thing. So that from there is the same as this from here. Okay, so if we just find this place, put some really basic script. So prefab, bean stuff, projectile go. We're going to have the most basic script you've ever seen. Oh no. Okay. Projectile script. Oh, so we do actually have a script, and that's all it's got. So I think void start. On destroy. All we need. I think we give it a shot. We see if it works. So what we'll need to do is, in order to test it, we are going to go. We want the monster that we're testing to have a ranged attack, and we want our we want to have cards that create ranges so we can test it all. In fact, I don't need to worry too much about having cards that create ranges, because I think I've already got some hotkeys to work it. Right, so resources, monster, and I've got this don't use. No. I think test blob. Right, so if we have that, we can up to 3, and initial monster ranged actions. Yeah, so we can test this a few times, and yeah, so let's go give this a shot. Right, now so we've got the sound effects on, and we've got the music off, which is perfect. Right, got a button that just creates. Alright, how's that? Am I happy with that? And a close up. Is that really annoying, or is that okay? You know what? I'm fine with it. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Oh gosh, that took me way longer than I thought. Okay. Make range sound effects. Let's go get that over there. That is done. We're now on. Let's just call it 16 minutes. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, now that's an interesting problem. Okay, right, I need to go use the toilet. I'll be right back. Yeah. Right, let's rock. Okay, right. The timer has been going, but that's okay. We can. I'm going to keep going anyway. Right. Okay. So drones. Let's go create the problem. We can actually have this test blob to be 0, and we want to have any drone here. Scrap drone, no problem. Let's go create a few of these drones as well. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So here is the issue. And we've just got to work out a good way of fixing it. So, okay. these are the initial monster attacks. Rage drone, heal drone, cart drone. Cool. Okay. Right, so he's arriving straight away. Oh yeah, also this comes off the screen. Let's worry about that in a sec. So here's the issue that we've got. You press play. There's the drone. And that seems fine, right? And then he creates another one. And then it's off the screen. And I've got to work out a way to deal with that. So there's multiple ways. I was trying to think if I could fit it underneath, but it kind of interferes with the end turn button. What if instead of going along, we go up? Yeah, maybe. Because, yeah, let's just... Yeah, so this is where it's, again, it's more opinion based, because we've got to work under the assumption. Like, I'm assuming now that this is the, like, most narrow screen that we're going to work with, even though there's probably going to be more narrow screens. And we'll have to deal with that problem as and when it comes. So if I were to, if we look at this life bar, because bear in mind you can kind of have sometimes up to 3 drones. And right, if I go like that and move over, right, and we had it just there. That just looks a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Okay, right. There is probably multiple problems that can occur from this, but in my head right now, I'm thinking instead of it going to the right, the next one just goes on top, so they just stack. I think that's what we can do. Right. So, what's the drone? Edit script. Summon deck. So I think it's basically any time this is being affected. Find all references. Oh, it's quite a lot. Okay. So that moment when it's shaking. So I think upon summon, because the other issue that we've got is there's a move that destroys drones, and you want to make sure that, let's just say you have 3 drones and you destroy one, that when they move to their correct place, they're not moving back to their original place that they would be. So, okay, so on top, okay, right. Let's see, what can we do? I think I've been going. I probably got too much caffeine in my system. Okay. So, summon deck. So I think create drone. Oh, so this is actually the master drone. Let's close all of this. So when it's creating the drone, clicking drone int, doing that, summon deck. So this seems pretty easy at the moment. So the X is going to be how much along? So that's 5.6F plus. I'm just going to temporarily put 0 there. And then the Y. Oh, wait a sec. Oh gosh. So I've kind of dealt with this already, in a way. So what I've actually done here is, it's meaning if it goes more than 3 to the right, it then starts another thing. So if I were to just change this to X, and yeah, so we're going to kind of we're going to try and fix multiple things at once. So I'm going to give myself the drone destruction cards. Game level in-play script. Yeah, we just want the. It's called Grumble. Grumble. We just give ourselves level 1. So we're going to give ourselves a few of these, just so we can experiment. So I think we will fix one thing, but struggle with another thing. But that's okay. So here we go. So end turn. Hopefully it should summon at the correct place. That's fine. Right, end turn. Alright, now, in theory, if I've done the maths correct, it should go on top. Ah, it's going below. I want it to go on top. Okay, let's... just one casual button press. Hopefully that's fixed it. So, it's creating the... I probably should have given myself more life, but that's okay. Alright, now, it should go on top. And we still want it to keep creating more. Alright. So here's the issue. If I press this now, and they move over, that's it. That's what I was after. Okay, so it's the moment that they move, once you've destroyed it. I'm so glad I got to show that, because that, yeah. So now we know what else we've got to fix. So I think it'll be something like, so on the got to work out, this is where we create the drone, monster drone script. Let's edit this, let's go to this definition, and where we've done that kind of slightly too fancy, and let's setting up drone. Very interesting. So it looks like all of the movement that we're doing, yeah, all the movement that we're doing is actually done within the actual Master Drone Creator script, I think. But I want to get that confirmed. Change drone in, that's fine. Okay, I think it is. So I think all of this. Yeah, so we've just got to, yeah, so there's probably a function here which is like move the drones. How do the drones move? I know these references. Oh, that's quite, oh my gosh. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. Yeah, because we need to update the I did not realise I called drones this many times. Okay. So at some point, yeah, it's not that one. So we're just trying to find the exact point in which we're moving the cart drones, or the drones in general, and it's somewhere in this wasteland of references. Right, is there a way? Let's go over here. Destroy a random drone. Okay, this could be it. Yes. Okay, so we decided that's 0 and that's X. I think that's all we need to do. Right. Let's give this another try. So we'll let him create 3 runs. So there's 1. 2. Actually, let's make it 1 more. Because it's not too distracting, is it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's fine. So it's going to create 1 more. Oh, yep. I see the problem. I see the issue. So what we probably need to do is just get rid of that. And to be fair, we don't need that either. And we should probably rename that to Y. And we kind of got to do the same over here. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. And rename that to Y. Capital Y. Okay, that I think we can just have 0. This made sense at the time. I know there's no point in adding anything multiplied by 0. I do respect that. But I think this will be more useful. And I think when we're creating drones as well, create drones. Here we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we can go Y. That we can change to Y. Okay, I think we've fixed multiple problems in one go. So now we want to make sure that 4, it does keep stacking up, and we want to check that when we destroy one, it moves down in the correct fashion. So, right. I know there's quicker ways of testing it, but I may as well do it this way. Oh yeah, I just thought a really good new idea, and I really, oh man, sorry, I'm thinking of kind of cool ideas, but how good would it be if there was a drone that, like some really nasty, horrible drone, that whenever you played a card, it would put scrap in your deck for every card you played, but it put it proportional to what level it is. So if you played a level 3 card, so this way, yeah, a level 3 card, then you're going to have to put in a toxic scrap. Oh wow, yeah. Sorry, that's more like an idea for the future, but I do like that because that way there will be sort of semi-advantages of having lower level cards because they wouldn't be quite as devastating. And so as you're fighting, you've got like these absolutely awful. You're just putting us loads of rubbish, so you've got to be so careful with what you're doing. Okay, I like that. I like it. Right. Anyway, let's keep going. More ideas that I'm thinking in my head. So hopefully this should be one up from here. Yep, that's good. Right, now we're gonna. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'll have to just accept that 5 is there. So that is the particular one that means that you can only play 5 cards each turn. Right, so. Yep, I see the problem there. So yeah, they've gone to the wrong way, but that's fine. I need to put the minus symbol somewhere. In fact, if I just go to Control F, Y. Okay. Let's get that light symbol and that light symbol. So now, hopefully, that should all work. Right, last time, and then we're. It looks like I ran out of time on my thing. Okay, it was a little bit optimistic for me to see if I could do a task every 10 minutes. But let's go. This is a very quick try. Taking damage. We'll just wait for these to create 3. Slowly but surely tested all the things that need testing. Works. So destroys that there. That moves down there. Beautiful. All right. Okay. That's sorted. Oh yeah, this is a nice easy one. I guess I still kind of like. Have to. Yeah. We'll start the timer again on 30 minutes. Right, so when upgrading cards, the deck gets in the way of a couple of the cards. Okay, let's go create the problem and then we'll try and fix it. So, I am going to go to... I think the easiest way of doing this is if we go... I think we actually have to go from the title scene, play, not quite yet, let's go into test script. So very quickly we're going to give ourselves upgrade card. I think that's all we need to do. So we're going to force ourselves to get an upgrade card when we start, and then I'm going to show the problem, and then we've got to work out a good way of fixing it. I press play now. Okay. Oh. Let's have a look. Why is that giving me an error? Oh yes, I know why. That's fine. Yeah. The reason being is when we're in the combat, saved. Oh yeah, yeah. I have actually. I fixed a way. I sorted a way of fixing that, but oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do a quick reset. Yeah, I would have run into the same problem. Okay, right. So got the quick reset. I'm just going to turn that off because I always need to. We're now going to start a new game. And then we're going to test, yeah, basically we're trying to recreate the problem so we can then fix it. So about now, everything has been procedurally generated. So this is our deck. We're going to add a few more of these. So many metal walls. These defenders are definitely going to get some armor. Right, okay. So we've got 21 cards. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's actually quite a few ways we could deal with this. One thing that we could do is simply just move this slightly nearer to the left, and I think that would fix it. So that's good. If I click that to go off of it, and then we upgrade. Also, we want this to always be in front. So we're going to do two separate things at once. I think number one, we want to shift this just left a little. So that, I think, yeah. I think actually, I might be able to, because all of this shouldn't be too difficult. So let's go pause. Oh yeah. Oh, and we want to move this skip button to the right a bit as well. I know who would want to skip, but just because, yeah. Right. So let's just make a start. So this one here. What have we actually got at this point? We've got the deck checker. All right. Edit script. On awake. Summon. Because I have a feeling that we're setting. Let's find out when it's being summoned. Find all references. Summon. Oh. Am I not setting it? Maybe, is that like... Okay. I have a feeling this is old code that we don't need to worry about, so I'm not worried about that, I think. Yeah, because we're never calling that, that's fine. So, upon summon... Because what I'm intrigued with is, by the looks of things, I haven't used the not Unity UI master script, which means that regardless of screen size, it's always going to be in a fixed place. But that can't be right. Let's just find all references. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, I have got it. Oh, yeah, I've just done it afterwards, that's fine. So, what we kind of want to do is literally just change that to 1. Okay. I think that'll fix it. So, if hypothetically this was -1, that's a bit nicer, isn't it? Yeah. And this one here, I think, is a whole different kettle of fish. But let's have a look. Destiny upgrade, skip button, edit. Let's find all the references here. And there's going to be a certain point where we get to set it from there, and I think -2. I think if we just had that as -1. And there we. Oh, okay. Right. Brilliant. So I haven't actually pressed save yet because that way we can still actually look at this. So this bad boy here, this is the card library go. So if we check out the order, I kind of want these to just be in front of everything else. So so like the whole point is I want, when you're scrolling, I want this to like take priority. So all we really need to do is just move both of these forward. The only problem is when it comes to text, we're going to want to push this one like further forward, this bit here further forward in the screen, but we're going to have to update the text at the same time. So like it will be on this bad boy here. Let's edit this script. So it is on this same card library script home. And we've got okay. So font awake. Library NR. Ah, this I believe is fixing the text there. So I think the text is always solid. And what we want as well is if we actually have a look at this. In here, what have we got there? So that's Frontier. But I think if we just made that say 190. Then when we, so right, okay, I think we have almost got this fixed, so let's give this a try. I think to make it more exciting, I should have had like a sort of a shot of tequila or something, so whenever it clocks down, whenever it actually reaches 0, whenever this timer over here reaches 0, I just, but I want this to be a bit more of a sort of friendlier stream. Okay, so now let's see if the upgrade thing has worked. New game. So that's nice on the left there without too much problem. So now that is always religiously in front of that. And very quickly go over here, master, add some more metal walls. I'm adding these so that we can actually get an idea to check that it still does kind of work. Yeah, so now that skip button is quite firmly on the right and it's not interfering. Yeah, okay. Right. Ha 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 ha. Right, not sure what happened there. Okay. Okay, I think I know the problem. I know the problem. I'm not sure how to fix it. I'll work that out a bit later. Let's not worry about that too much. I think I can still click there. Yeah, and we've got the same issue, the same thing here. So I just wanted to check that with the trash. Like, it was just lucky that we had trash there, but when we're looking to trash a card, that's still in the correct place. I can't remember if I made a separate game object for that. I guess while we're here, so anyway, right, that's good. I can get that one sorted. Look, oh my gosh, check this out. We have got so much done. Right. Right, anyway, before I start, I'm just going to be right back. Right, rock and roll. Have we still got music? Feels like music might have stopped. Let me get to the thing that means I can get to the music. Yes, alright, okay. Whew. Right, keep going. Right, so, let me try and create this error message again, because I don't really know what happened. I thought it was something that I had fixed earlier, because obviously when you're making any game at all, you want to kind of think, okay, well, what could a player do? They could just keep trying to click something, and you want to kind of have that covered. So new game, and I will turn that back to, oh yeah. All right, so that's fine. Okay. I just can't work out why. Let's follow the lines. Let's work out what the problem is. So I think I know a quick way of fixing this, because I think I know the problem, but what's weird is Nina's still... Oh, yeah. Okay, alright, this is easy to fix. It is easy to fix. Yeah, I was just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I know what to do. We're going to have the... let's go edit here. If map summoning or map test script. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Sorry, you know, when you're thinking like, yeah. So obviously, Nina isn't only ever moving just when it's map summoning. I thought I was being really clever. Nina moving bool or map test script dot instance dot underscore. In fact, I don't know if we need that last one. Okay, so I think that should fix it, by the way. Let's just quickly check to see if that has fixed it. I know you're thinking, well, I'm not going to keep clicking this button when something else is happening. I know, but it's just you've got to work under the assumption that this will happen. So it's like, so anyway, let's go new game. Okay, that's fine. Right, and then we upgrade card. Skip. Ah, okay, right. It still feels like it gets to that bit there. So now that we know that, we can fix the other bit as well. So that's fine. So the issue that's occurring is we're slightly going in the wrong direction. Yeah, this is it. So what we should do is, and I don't think it's actually doing too much harm, if, oh, close, that's almost what we wanted, but we need to have, I think that's right. Hold on. But I want to just check. I want to check that's right. Hold on. Yeah, because what's happening is trying to move something that is still there. So this seems like quite a sort of safe, light thing to do, which can't really do too much harm. Then we'll do a quick. So now we can also say Control C, Control V over there. That can be J. I think this is fine. So hopefully this will cover all our bases. Right, okay, let's see if we can create that error message again. And ideally we can't. So, here we go. Right, new game. You can still click it while the tile's in transition. Okay, that's fine. I can fix that. We can work with that. I'm sure there's just a simple little bool that needs sorting, but that's okay. So we skip that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. So we now know that. When we're activating it, we can still do that, and that's not. We don't want to be able to do that. So skip. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, upon clicking the tile, let's find out everything that happens when we click on it, and then we'll try and work it out from there. So map tile go, island tile. No, I think. Yeah, I think it's the island tile. Yeah. Let's go. No, not this one. Edit script. So upon enter, upon click. So quite a lot of things need to happen. Push down button. So we kind of want to create. We want to have some sort of boolean that switches on while this is true. So busy equals false. So I think if we go Control MO, close everything here, and we have I think another boolean here. Public bool, tile being pressed. So if we had that there, and then when we're making this true, we're also going to say map test script dot instance dot tile being pressed equals true. And over here we're going to have tile being pressed equals false. Yeah, okay. I think this should still all work. So what we want to do now that we've got all that, where we've got this zoom button, think how much pain this zoom button has caused me. If map test script dot instance dot tile being pressed, then do nothings. Yeah. So let's give this another shot. Because yeah, this is one of those things where I knew I had to get it sorted at some point. Oh, I haven't actually kept the timer going. Oh no, I forgot. As long as I've got a timer going, it keeps me kind of pumped to keep going. Yeah, this has been a really, we've got so much like little things sorted now. So skip. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to press that and then quickly. Oh no, hold on. Press that and then yeah, and it won't. You can't press it at that point. Okay, so skip. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right. Yeah. I just want to really rigorously get that fixed. Okay. Oh, yes. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at the problems that we've got. I mean, I didn't realise... Yeah, so we've got through... let's just have a little... I know that time is ticking down, but I want to have a little breather, try and work out what we've done and what we've got left to do. So, right. So all the ones that have got the comment signs there, we've done. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. Certain monsters not appear. I think I can just delete that because we've actually done that already. That's fine. That's all fixed. Make totem duplicator. Obvious that it's active. So yeah, I think that's like by making it a totem itself. So this is going to be a tricky one, because we're actually planning on the spell that duplicates a totem to actually be a totem itself. Because it makes a bit of sense, because I think of in Pokemon, there's a Pokemon called Ditto, that's like this pink blob that can turn into any other Pokemon. And that's kind of what we're going for. Right, how about some way of telling player the current bees number? Yeah, that's another thing that we've got to work out. So I think there should be, yeah, every time you play a bees card, I kind of want the bees indicator to go, like there to be something on the screen which like comes up saying like what your current bees number is. So yeah. Oh yes, right. Cut down bees. Oh yes, right. So yeah, I think so. We've got like we're 3.5 hours in, and this has been a good solid stream. I'm trying to work out if I've got the energy to do more stuff, because all of these, I think I can probably. Actually, you know what? This is an easy one. Let's go work on this. See if we can do this. Yeah, I think both of these are quite easy tasks. I'll do this, and then I'll see if either I have the energy to tackle one of the more difficult ones, or if I call it there. But I'll have it. These ones shouldn't take too long. So let's go create the problem and then start fixing it. Okay. So pause, play. Click on this bad boy. We're going to give ourselves 5,000 Rumple tokens. We're going to go to Rumple level 15. That's good. I think that's all we need to do to test our thing. So, right, here is the problem. We've got buy a boost, right? Oh, I want to get this, and I want to get this at the same time. Oh no, then everything does things that I don't want it to do. So what we should do is we should have some sort of boolean, which means you can't click on any of these until, like, while all of this is getting like sorted. So I think this is the boost menu shop script. We've got to work out how the whole grate works. So Control O, grate busy. Yeah. So that's fine, and we've got to go into this. We've got to work out what actually needs to happen to activate the button. Okay, right, so this is the button SR. Separate vending, yeah, here we go, edit script here. So buy a boost, let's go to definition. If the menu shop is not busy, and it's checking it's not busy itself, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so here's the issue. While the animation is going down, you can click other things. So there's different ways we can do this. Didn't realise there's so much going on in this. This is another one of those scripts that's like, good heavens. Just didn't think there was that much. Oh no, I suppose this is dealing with the whole slot. I thought this was just the button itself. No, yeah, because the button itself is quite small. Okay, right. So activate button. Let's go to this definition. Not busy. Start coroutine. So what we should do, there's probably a more, there's probably a smarter way of doing this, but I think if we have the boost shop menu script, right, which is a, go to definition, which is a child of this, if we have another public bool button being pressed. Alright, and then we go into here and we say button do we have access to this as well? Right. So we need to check this boolean is true, but we've got to work out how we can actually access this. And I think we do have access to it. Yeah. It's I think it's just underscore shop menu script dot button being pressed equals true, and then we can have once when this becomes false again, we can make that equal false. Okay, and then upon activating this button here, I just want to check. I think when we've got the thing by boost, button, yeah. The reason it gets a bit confusing is because this also accounts for tickets as well, but we can check it. We can say if not busy and not underscore shop menu script dot button being pressed. So both of those conditions need to be true. Then we can activate this. Okay. Right. So now we're going to try and create the error message again. See if this works. Yeah. Like, or not error message, but we just don't want to be able to press two buttons at once. Buy a boost. Okay, so you can't click it, can't click it, can't click it, can't click it. Now you can. Yeah, okay. Right, that's done. Oh, great. I mean, yeah, sorry. So I think all we actually need to do is find a great opening sound, because I think we've actually done, we've actually got all the work. All we need to do is find a good, great opening sound and then put it in. So let's have a quick check. Sounds. Let's go make this a bit bigger. Yeah, right. First of all, let's go find out where this great opening would be. So get rid of that. That's that. So this is the sound effect master script. Let's go edit this. So find all the references. Oh yeah, okay. Let's do that once more. Oh, so we haven't actually. I don't think we've called upon it at any point, which is for the best because it'd probably create an error message. That's fine. So we need to find a good sound that, you know, I want a big sort of clunky, like a sound when the grate opens, and then we need to fit it in. That shouldn't be too hard. Actually, let me just double check to see if there is actually any grate sounds at the moment, because maybe we've just got one and I wasn't paying attention. So let's turn this music off. Sorry, this is just my streaming music. Let's go turn the sound effects on, resume game, buy a boost, and now let's just say we buy this. Oh, I suppose there's probably enough sounds up there already. Yeah, I think I just didn't have a great specific one. I think we've used a different one, but that one sounds fine, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry, it's quite quiet. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we don't really need to worry about that. And yeah, so we could get rid of it, but I'm not too worried. Yeah, that one's sorted. I think this I might have to do for another stream, because I think we've got yeah, but that's okay. That's not too bad. That shouldn't take too long. Right, I think I'm going to call it there. I think I don't quite have the energy to do all of these. These are slightly longer-winded ones. I think I might be able to fit this in a stream of some sort. So the big thing that I was discussing last stream is the concept of culling, right? Now, there's quite a lot we can do with this. It's just an issue that I had when I'm playing, when I did the hardest difficulty setting. Yeah, there's a few things that we want to fit in. So number one, the concept of culling beans. So at the start of your turn, all of the beans that you can't have more than 50 of any bean. So that way you can't just get so many defenders that you're just literally just going to be enough forever, right? I still want there to be, you know, some kind of mechanic that just stops you being like, well, here's all the best stuff, and then, you know, deal with it, you know. Whereas having some sort of culling mechanic which just destroys everything, so all your beans can never be higher than 50 at the beginning of your turn. So by all means you can have loads of defenders. Sometimes you'll need like hundreds and hundreds of defenders to block an attack, but if you still have more than 50 left over, it just gets cut down to 250. And maybe what I could do as well is this whole cull mechanic could be a new thing that gets introduced in, say, year 3 or something. And the other big thing that I want to sort out is having perma-trash. So perma-trash is essentially trash that only vanquishes, not scraps, which means that it will be in your deck until you physically get it removed. Unless you actually really do get rid of it by using like a tile that removes cards from your deck. And I think not only are we going to do that, but we're going to make certain boosts, the boosts that give you 2 level 3 cards, but also give you trash. It's going to give you perma trash, so it really does come at a cost. I think that's what I should do. So that's what we're working on. Anyway, this has been absolutely fantastic. Look at all this that we've done today. I'm way happy. All right. Anyway, I will see who I can raid, and I'll see you guys later. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, I'll catch you later, mashed potato. All right. See you later, Gliss. Might see you tomorrow. All right. Woo.